good, YouTubers books? They lifted. Got the best defensive badges in 2K20 after patch 13. So we gonna get right into it. I'm trying not to take up much of y'all time, but first badge we gonna get to is clamps. Everybody know you need that as high as it can go, but to get the bump animations, you at least need it on silver, but it do get better with each upgrade. So if you get that Hall of Fame, definitely go Hall of Fame. Chase down, you gonna wanna put chase down on at least bronze, like just to get the chase down animations. But that pretty much like clamps. It work better with each upgrade, but not like a significant amount better. Like if you go from bronze to silver, you definitely know silver. You keep up with the player a little more. You're a little bit faster on the break, chasing down the player, and you actually gonna get the block a little more. So again, for guards, I recommend that on silver. You can go gold or Hall of Fame if you got 30 defensive badges, but I really wouldn't go that high on chase down because you're not always gonna be chasing nobody down, and it just worked good enough on silver. Like a lot of the same blocks you get on Hall of Fame and gold, you will get on silver. So I really wouldn't recommend you waste any badge points. Rim protector, you're gonna need that on at least bronze to get the snatch blocks and pretty much to get the boost to your takeover. But pair silver rim protector with silver chase down and at least bronze intimidator, and you gonna be chasing, getting mad chase down blocks. Like even with like I think my block rating on my two-way is 30. Like I went max steal but minimum block, and like I'm getting chased down like crazy. Like I'm contesting standing in the paint with a 6'5", you know what I'm saying? But if you want to go gold on the rim protector to boost your takeover a little more, and pretty much it's gonna help you defend more in the paint, but your ceiling not that high if you know what I'm saying, a guard. So it's not like you're just gonna be throwing everybody shot in the paint. Like it's not gonna be like that. You pretty much gonna get most of the same blocks you would on Hall of Fame as you would on silver. Some blocks is just like you just can't get to it. Like some players just too tall, or they might just get to the spot too quick. But I recommend silver rim protector, gold or Hall of Fame only if you want to boost your takeover a little faster. Intimidator, you want to put that on pretty much to lower the shot percentage, well, to raise your contest on your shot. Well, raise your contest on their shot. My bad. But you could put that on silver for guards. I recommend at least silver, or really at least bronze, depending on how many badges you got. Like if you got 20 plus, I recommend that on at least silver. But gold is definitely good. I wouldn't put it on Hall of Fame because you even though you got it up high, you're not gonna be just making everybody miss everything. Like I feel like if this badge supposed to add contest, well, I know it do, but if it's adding contest, if you putting 4 badge points into it, like nobody should green a 3 ring. Like that's how I feel. But it's 2K, it will happen. So I recommend that on gold, at least bronze. Interceptor, you're gonna notice you get a little, you reach in the lane a little more with it on bronze, and you tip the ball a little more. But silver, it help you grab it. You get better tip animations to the point where you can tip it and then get the ball. But gold, a lot of times you just snatch it right out the lane. Hall of Fame, same thing as with gold, but you might get it a couple more times out of 10. You might get it, but if somebody got Hall of Fame needle threader, that I believe that really just cancel out your whole interceptor. Like for the most part, like you can have Hall of Fame interceptor and just be missing all the steals in the lane. But depending on how good that guard is, how high he got a needle threader, and the decisions he actually making. But I recommend on that on gold, and it's definitely gonna be enough. Silver, if you only got enough points to put it on silver. Next badge we're gonna get to, Pick Dodger. It's really a trash badge because it don't work like it should. If you put it on Hall of Fame, I feel like you shouldn't get hit with no screens. Like maybe 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, but like this badge is crazy. Like, you probably like the big man could come and set a screen, and you could try to avoid the screen. Like with it on Hall of Fame, you could try to avoid the screen, and it'll just pull you right in, and next thing you know, your man got a wide open three. But I'm gonna show y'all what y'all could do to prevent that though. If you go gold Pick Dodger, just so you got another point to spare, because gold Pick Dodger work just like Hall of Fame Pick Dodger. Definitely better than silver. So I do notice silver, it's almost like bronze. Like bronze, like almost no badge, but gold is separated from silver, and you know what I'm saying. So go gold, but tireless defender. This is a great badge, and it's slept on. So, like if you go Hall of Fame tireless defender and gold Pick Dodger, or gold tireless defender and gold Pick Dodger, if you can't get Hall of Fame, tireless is definitely gonna help you get around them screens. And if you notice, the screens is lowering your energy. So, and if you already got low energy and they set in the screen, it's gonna pull you into the screen a little more. So having tireless defender, that's pretty much gonna help your energy, and you gonna notice you not getting pulled into those same screens, those same exact screens. Like you could you could leave right out the wreck, put that on Harley or gold, and put both of them on at least gold, and just get back in there, see how them screens treating you. Like you still gotta try to avoid them, but you gonna notice it's really working when you trying to avoid them. So that's why I recommend that. Hall of Fame, definitely, if you can get it, Hall of Fame. We're gonna go to Pickpocket. A lot of people think Pickpocket don't work, but if you put Pickpocket on silver, at least you notice a little bit of a difference. But you still gotta know how to get the steals. Now when you put it on gold or Hall of Fame, it's definitely gonna work better. But you can't just be reaching in the cookie jar. Like you gotta be bumping dudes. You gotta be harassing them. Then like when you fumbling the ball, that's pick it, you gone. Like on Harley, it do work. Like I noticed I've been playing on my two-way. I haven't put Pickpocket on at all. Like not once. Like I got all my defensive badges on that player, just still haven't put it on because it's not consistent enough. Even on Hall of Fame, it's not consistent enough. Like you still gonna get hit with the fouls, but you do notice it do work. So that's why I would say if you could only get a gold, you could go ahead. Or if you just don't want to waste 4 badge points, definitely put a gold or even silver. But I know for a fact Hall of Fame is the best Pickpocket, so that's why I recommend that. Pogo, you could put Pogo on silver if you want to, but again, for guards, bronze Pogo is definitely enough. Like You could be standing paint and somebody come down and try to get a layup real quick. You just block that real quick, even if you 6'5", 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But silver, 2K Labs recommended that for pretty much the best bang for your buck and the most boost for the badge points that you're using. But bronze, you definitely notice a difference. So I'm gonna let y'all know that. We're gonna get to the other badges that if you probably not gonna be using much unless you in the 1v1, like post move lockdown. I recommend it on bronze or silver because I'm gonna tell y'all why though. Post move lockdown, it's a decent badge. You can go to Hall of Fame if you got enough badges, but only if you got enough badges to get all your other badges in the right spot and put on moving truck too. Is if you got post move lockdown with no moving truck and you in a 1v1, you know them bigs just gonna back you right down. You know what I'm saying? So post move lockdown at that point ain't gonna do nothing. Like they back you down. They not even doing no post moves. Like y'all know how them centers go. I did not say play Post Malone. Google turn off. Google turn off. What the fuck? I'm back. This Google keep thinking I'm talking to them. Shit lonely or something. I don't know, but we'll get back into it. Where I'm at. Alright, so post move lockdown, y'all wanna put that on. Only for guys, only if you in a 1v1. Even if you in the park 2s or 3s, you know what I'm saying? 2s really, cause you still might get put on a big man, but I still really wouldn't recommend it. I recommend you trust your defense, and if you're gonna put one of them on, put on moving truck before you put on post move lockdown. And moving truck, especially if you're in a 1v1, you want to put that as high as it can go. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to put that on Harley. If you get it on Harley, you can only get it on gold. You don't want to do that, but only if you're in a 1v1. Off ball pests, you definitely get more bumps in the lane. You when you checking your man off ball, but silver, I know this it's the best bumps for only using 2 badges. Like if you want to waste 3 badge points or you want to use 4, put that on Harley if you want to. But it say it's supposed to help you not get your ankles broken. Like as often. I really don't see a difference. I don't get my ankles broken in no way. So like it's hard for you to even measure that. Like you could put it on Harley, like, oh yeah, I ain't get my ankles broke all day. But like, is you really getting your ankles broke all day? Like, but silver, you could put that on there. You know what I'm saying, just to get them bumps. Rebound chaser, again, you're a guard, so you don't need it. If you got good speed and good vert, you can get to the spot without the badge, and you're gonna be good. But you do notice bronze will help you get those rebounds a little better, and it's really gonna help you chase them down. Like if the rebound not coming to exactly where you standing at, the putting on bronze and silver, I recommend silver if you really trying to get them boards. Like, but gold and Hall of Fame is just not much better than silver because again, you a guard, so you're not a 7-footer, you're not 6'10" no way, so you're not going even 6'10s. Like I notice on my 6'10s, like rebounds, like snagging over bigs, like it's rebound chasers is important. Like you can't just grab over everybody, but the shorter your player is, it's like the lower your ceiling is really, and along with your rebound rating. But Silver for if you're trying to grab them boards. Bronze if you just want to use the badge. Heart Crusher. I definitely use this. I tried it on Golden Hall of Fame, and I ain't really noticed. I ain't really noticed much of a difference, but the player I was guarding didn't get his takeover the whole game, the whole red game, but I was clamping him up, so I don't. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to get his takeover. No way. I don't know. I ran a few games with it, but it's just not much of a badge you pay attention to because you can't see they takeover going down. So you don't know how good it's working. But I will say I know the first game, first and second game, ain't either one of them get they takeover, but I ain't pay attention to it after that. Uh, I yeah, I really know it work on Hall of Fame, but going lower, like go to Hall of Fame is definitely good. It's definitely gonna work, but you gotta remember you gotta get a highlight play on that player. Like you can't just put on the badge and check them. Like you gotta get a highlight, a defensive highlight play. You know what I'm saying? But it is gonna work though. It is gonna slow them down from getting takeover. You just gotta make sure you're locking them up anyway. I wouldn't recommend that on Hall of Fame though. If you don't got 30 defensive badges, like if you got less than 25, I really wouldn't recommend it over silver. But you could put it on bronze and like see how that work. It just depends on how good you locking them up. Box, you a guard, so you really don't need box. If you want to put that on, I recommend bronze. Like bronze is definitely, even for bigs, like bronze is gonna get you all the box animations you need. So you good there. Brick wall, you a guard, so you don't need brick wall. But I know I know setting screens with guards, like you still gonna set effective screens without the badge if you want to set screens. So you don't need to put that on at all. I really wouldn't recommend any level going brick wall. So I'm not even gonna get to that. But defensive leader, you can see the shot percentages and everything. So if you put that on Hall of Fame, that's pretty much what that'd be for, and you giving your teammates plus one, two, three, and four, depending on what level you put it on, to their attributes. Lightning reflexes, pure garbage. Um, what I get? Yeah, trapper. You gonna get trapper animations without the badge on. So as I really wouldn't recommend nobody put on trapper. Like that's really just a badge put on here for to see who gonna waste some badge points. um, I get the worm. I don't even know, but worm, it's a good badge. It's definitely gonna help bigs, but it's not a good badge for guards. Like you just don't need it. You're gonna be fast enough to get to your spot and go for the rebound. So those the badges that's lit up right now is pretty much all the ones that I would recommend for guards. Like on top of pickpocket, this will probably be a best setup if you're using pickpocket. If you're not using pickpocket, I say you go right here, and that's great. If you don't got Hall of Fame badges, you can go right here, or depending on what you're trying to do. Like if you want to get pickpocket and you don't got Hall of Fame badges, know what I'm saying, like you could just take a couple of those down. Know what I'm saying, like it's a lot of different ways you could do it, but depending on how many badges you got. Like if y'all need to know where to put everything, if y'all got 5 badges, 6, 7, I mean 10, whatever y'all want to know. I can hold y'all down on that, but I don't want to take all y'all time for this video. So let me put these badges back where they should go. Take that off. And so I say, there we go. Alright, so this will be your best defensive badge setup for guards. I'm Bullet, stay lifted. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for the support.